Hello, this is Team Janine Banayas. I am Mumuchu along with my team members Behin and Vivek. So, what is good planning? Planning can be said to be the solution to the problem that we created ourselves. And if we are to discuss good planning, it is something that varies with people, varying location and time. Different people look into problems from their own point of view, evaluating and judging things mostly based on their experience and perspective. Over the years, various practitioners have developed various decision-making theories as such. Now we're going to discuss good planning from different viewpoints. The concepts that we are going to talk about that we think can make up to good planning are resiliency, quality of life, strategic planning, and artificial intelligence. Resiliency has been defined by Colorado State as the ability of communities to rebound, positively adapt to or thrive amidst unchanging conditions or challenges, including disasters and climate change, and maintain quality of life, healthy growth, durable systems, and conservation of resources for present and future generations. An example for a resilient city is Toyama City in Japan. It is one of the 100 resilient cities in the world, and we will be further discussing the factors that it has adopted for its resiliency. Toyama's success is fundamentally not about policies, priorities, or programs, but about nurturing the resilient spirits of its citizens. Toyama City focuses on resiliency through its people, vision for prosperity, its resilient infrastructure, and resilient environment. The city promotes the idea of self-support and mutual support, which will be passed on to the next generation. The city has its vision for prosperity through interpersonal and flexible response to demographic change and the needs for every generation of citizens. The city has adopted sustainable infrastructure network connecting and enhancing urban, suburban, and rural area to support citizens' self-realization. It is also a compact city which includes social as well as transportation infrastructures. The city creates a harmonious balance between human health, its animal habitat, and health of Toyama's bountiful nature. The city supports eco-friendly socio-economic practices, efficient waste management system working towards revitalization of the city, committed to preserving its natural setting. The factors altogether form an intersystematic blueprint for a vibrant future, which addresses the city's environmental and demographic shocks and stresses, improves accessibility for all residents, preservation of rural and agricultural communities, upgrade and seismic retrofits of community centers, creating a human resources bank to facilitate employment of senior citizen retirees, and promoting an active cultural and artistic life for all citizens, among many others. The four elements complement one another and truly reflect the need to plan holistically to create meaningful resilience.
In another viewpoint, scholars claim that good planning is a plan which tries to guarantee the constant sense of satisfaction for people in a city. In this viewpoint, we are discussing the quality of life as a key element of good planning. Quality of life is a measure of social well-being and life satisfaction of individuals in an area. There is no universal acceptable definition established for quality of life. Assessing it is not straightforward, as its perception varies from one person to another. One may claim that quality of life is happiness, and the other one may claim that it is money. Quality of life can affect the various aspects of planning, such as environmental issues, housing, accessibility to education and services, social life, diversity in community, accessibility to transportation or traffic and mobility. In general, quality of life is mostly described as the situation when individuals are economically satisfied, they are having a diverse and safe community, and they are living in environmental friendly space. Among the planning practices which support quality of life, we can name new urbanism and strategic planning. New urbanism promotes design and land use patterns as a means to enhance quality of life through socio-economic diversity. In other words, new urbanism focuses on human-scale urban design. One of the examples of strategic planning and focusing on the quality of life in planning is Vienna. With the overall rating of 99.1 out of a possible 100, Vienna has been named the most livable city in the world for the second year in a row. The Austrian capital has consistently been ranked the first in the quality of living survey every year for a decade now, from 2009 to 2019. Vienna is a good example of urban planning with a focus on quality of life. The proof of this statement can be Vienna's strategic planning objectives for 2025. They have set their objectives as achieving a livable city, a socially equitable city, a gender equitable city, a cosmopolitan city, a prosperous city, an integrated city region, and an ecological city, as well as a participatory city. They have proposed 120,000 new housing units. 90% of them are social housing for 2025. 50% of land in city of Vienna belongs to open spaces, and they want to make sure this approach will continue in new development. So they have proposed a green network in their 2025 plan. Their goal for 2025 transportation plan is increasing public transportation usage to 80% and decreasing their usage of private car to 20%.
The city is planned using artificial intelligence and it is known as the city of the future. It is none other than the city of Singapore. Since 1965, Singapore has its own way of land reclamation and was able to increase its area about 23%. A smart technology planning is what they are implementing, which is a collaborative effort between Infocom, Internet of Things, and data analyzing. A smart town functions like a human body. It has parks, like our lungs, which cleanse the air and gives us oxygen to breathe. It has roads, which are like arteries in the human body to transport all the people, goods, and services. And like our sense organs, if we add a sensor layer onto the town, it helps to collect data and make improvements to the town. A smart town is the one which is livable, efficient, sustainable, and safe, which is attained through smart planning, smart environment, smart estate services, and smart living. One of the examples of use of artificial intelligence in planning is the wind flow modeling. The orange and the red colors are the ones where the wind flow is more, and you can see the changes before and after the wind flow modeling was done, which means you get a cooler and better air quality. The next one is a shadow analysis method. Here you see the shadow moving from morning to night, which helps the architect to design where to have the playground, parks, outdoor plazas, etc., so that the people can be outside in the shade. Another one is solar irradiance. It helps to know about the amount of sunlight received in a location so that the planners get an idea of where to place solar panels. The different data that are collected in artificial intelligence are about traffic, humidity, temperature, lighting, noise, and wind. Smart mobility is another technique that is used in artificial intelligence, which helps you to move around using real-time optimization strategies. This data helps you to know the real-time traffic condition and shows you the best route. Good planning attempts to answer the demands of the people, regardless of their age, race, ethnicity, religion, gender, and a lot more. Satisfying all the needs of the people is impossible. Only if we were in a world with all the humans as one and the same, it would be possible. The reality of how the world exists is not like that, and we have millions of people with their own perspective and approaches in pursuing things. So what we can do is gather information from all the possible ways, from anyone approachable, and try not to make each and everyone happy, but make sure everyone is satisfied with whatever benefits they get as a result of planning.